Hey y'all, it's your girl Kimberly D, and I am here with what I hope will be a little Monday motivation for someone. It has definitely been motivation, inspiration for me, and that is just slowing down and reconnecting with my father who's in heaven. That has been the motivation and inspiration for me, and just slowing down. I know it's Monday. Monday is generally hustle and bustle. It's the beginning of a new week. There's new work, new challenges, new opportunities. There's a lot of newness to a new week, and there can be a lot of excitement. But for the last couple of weeks, I would say the last few weeks, there's been a lot of excitement. There's been a lot of celebration, but there's also been some mourning, and some sadness. And although we were celebrating my sister's 40th birthday, which was phenomenal, we really had a good time, and I believe she did as well. There was a lot of sadness for me, and I couldn't really explain it. I couldn't really put my finger on it. I just kept telling my husband, I feel sad, like sad to tears almost. And a few weeks ago, we learned of one of my husband's cousin, which would be my cousin as well, who had transitioned. And she was faithful in her Facebook posting and thanking God for just a new day. And every day, like clockwork, I'd always love her posts because I appreciated the fact that she took her time out of the day to verbally thank God for another day. And a lot of times we don't do that. We don't do it, definitely not in a Facebook post, but sometimes we don't even do it just in general within ourselves. Sometimes we don't even give God the acknowledgement for blessing us with another day, because we all know that our alarm clocks were truly not the ones who woke us up. God woke us up. And I mean, whatever you believe is what you believe, but what I believe is what I believe. And um a lot of people just don't do that. So every morning, like clockwork, she would make that post, and I would love it. And I can remember one day rushing through and saying, well, I see it, but not today. And I was like, no, back up. Love the post. So I did so. And then a few days went by and I saw nothing. And on the third day is when we learned of her transition, because of course she lives in another state. And we learned, and I knew at that time that she's very consistent, very disciplined in what she does. And for that change to happen meant something happened. For her not to give God that acknowledgement truly meant that, yeah, there's something that's going on here. And it was. And so that was very, that was sad for us, for her family, her immediate family, for the family in general. And so I'm not sure if my sadness was lingering from that or what it was, but I really couldn't put my finger on it. But although, like the majority of us, no matter what we're truly feeling on the inside, we put on that face and we move forward, because there was important people that still needed to be celebrated. And if you're the one that's doing the hosting, then you put on that smile and you host and you make that person feel like they are as special as God says that they are. and you move forward. And, you know, I think over time it had just become a lot of this and a lot of that. And they started gelling together. And so, you know, we got, not saying we got through like it was a chore, but, you know, we wrapped up the weekend this last weekend, because prior weekend we did a kickback for our little cousin who turned 14. And then this weekend, you know, we had dinner at Steak 44, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Yes, it was pricey, but it was, you pretty much got what you paid for, from the atmosphere to the service to the food. You got what you paid for. And I say that because on last night, it wasn't, we were not doing dinner. We were not doing dinner. So we went out and had dinner, and you can tell the difference. And one whole entree was the price of just one side dish at Steak 44. But the service was that as well. And I was a little disheartened, and I had to check myself, like, they don't get paid, I'm sure, what they do. Not that that should even make a difference, because I believe customer service is customer service. You should give your best across the board. You shouldn't treat people according to a dollar. You know, we believe that you should treat the janitor with the same respect that you would the CEO. So I don't believe that you should treat people according to the dollar. So customer service is customer service. You should be exceptional across the board, because we went to Applebee's over this weekend, and our server was, he was top notch. He was top notch. And I told my husband, tip him according to his service, because his service was not Applebee's quality. It was well above Applebee's quality, and his service matched Steak 44 service. His customer service, his attentiveness, everything. So we tipped him well, you know. So, you know, to say this or that. However, I kind of lost track of where I was before I got caught up in the customer service. But yeah, I'll just say we wrapped up the weekend, but I still felt sad on yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I know what it is. I need to go and reconnect. I need to, like, stop, pause, slow down, and truly reconnect with my Father, because there's something in my spirit that needs a release, or something I need to gain. Something is happening that, you know, is beyond me. So I need to get this all the way together. And, you know, they say prayer changes things, and I am a firm believer that it does. Prayer changes things, it changes people, it changes atmospheres. Prayer is truly a key to whatever your situation is. It truly is a key, the key to your situation. Not a key, the key to your situation. And so I'm just grateful for that relationship. I'm grateful for that connection that, you know, can bring release and relief to whatever you're going through, and to get you through whatever you're going through. And, you know, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, rejoice with those who rejoice and weep with those who weep. And so you just keep it pushing. You do exactly what it says, you know, and you over here, if that's weeping, then you're there, you supporting. If it's rejoicing over here, you're rejoicing, you're supporting. And, you know, you go to God and get your refill, or whatever it is that you have need of for yourself, you know. So I just wanted to hopefully encourage someone, whether you're on this side of it and you're rejoicing, or whether you're on this side of it and you're weeping, or whether you're right in the middle and you're supporting both sides, or you're having to deal with both sides yourself. Just take comfort in knowing that whatever you need, God's got it. Go to him in prayer or whatever it is that you do. But I can only attest to what I know. And that's going to God in prayer and giving him what I need to give him and receiving from him what I need to receive in order to be able to move forward or to stand still. Whatever it is that you need to do at the moment, you need to do it. I know that he's got the answer. And, you know, just take comfort in knowing that you have that comforter, you have that encourager, you have whatever it is that you need in God. And you can definitely go to him in prayer. If you need to, however you do, just do you. You know what I say, do you, and get what you need, and just be whole and healthy, and whole, healthy, and happy. Whole, healthy, and joyful. Because we know the joy of the Lord is our strength, and he can get us through any and everything. And I definitely needed his strength over the last couple of weeks. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful overall. No matter what's happening, I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful to have life. I'm grateful to celebrate life. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. And that's all I can really say is hopefully I've encouraged someone to at least have some joy. And if you don't have any, you know where the source is. Plug into the source and get what you need. God's got it. Whatever you need, God's got it. And that's my motivation for this Monday. Other than that, let's get it. Whatever it is out there that you need to go get it. Keep it pushing. Move forward. But if it's your standing still moment, stand still. Stand still and seek the Lord in whatever your next move is, or what it should be, or how you should conquer it. Just trust in God. Yeah. I hope this was motivating for someone. But I am going to get back to what I need to get back to doing. And I just hope that you all have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous, and peaceful day. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.